A 1-minute mindfulness meditation practice to be done anytime, any place. Begin by becoming aware of your body in this moment and the sensations of your body touching a chair or the ground. Now guiding your awareness to your breath. Breathing in, rest with the sensation of the in-breath. Breathing out, rest with the sensation of the out-breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Meeting your experience with acceptance, friendliness, and curiosity. If a thought arises, simply note thinking and return your attention to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out.
What did Jesus say? That's right. I am the light of the world. We've talked a lot about justice and equality and fairness between people, but this morning I'd like to talk to you about justice and equality and fairness within our world. This morning I'd like to talk to you about sustainability. That's a big long word. So what is sustainability? The word sustainability has many meanings. Maintain, support, endure, withstand. It most commonly means maintaining the world we live in. The main idea is that we must act responsibly so that resources on the planet will be able to support many generations to come. There are a limited amount of resources on Earth which are exploited every day to produce houses, cars, computers, and pretty much everything. Sustainability means to maintain these resources forever. Our actions have a deep impact on the environment and we need to protect it for the future generations. If you want to figure out if something is sustainable, you should ask yourself the question, can I do this forever? Let's take a look at the product plastic to understand this better. Plastic was introduced in the early 1990s and is a mass-produced item today. We use plastic for everything from food containers to lamps, toys, bottles, bags, and much more. Plastic takes millions of years to decompose, so what happens to all this plastic after we finish using it? We end up with large amounts of plastic that is just taking up space on Earth. So now we have to ask, can I do this forever? The answer is no. Plastic is just one example of unsustainable consumption. Here are a few ways that your actions can contribute to sustainability. Lifestyle. Your lifestyle is your choice and you can change it. Always carry your own cloth bag when you go to the grocery store. Avoid plastic bags. Fixing. If your watch, toy or camera is broken, don't just buy a new one. Try and fix it. Recycle. Be conscious about the things around you. Maybe you can reuse some of them. Needs versus wants. Before you buy something, ask yourself the question, do I need it or do I want it? Remember, sustainability begins with you, so act locally and think globally. And boys and girls, here's a challenge for you. Can you find out some other products that are highly unsustainable? Christians believe that God created the world and everything in it. This quote is from the book Genesis 1:31. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. We live in a beautiful world, and it's really important that we look after it, because we only get one Earth. Christians and those of many other faiths believe that God is faithful. He's created a sustainable world, and he believes in sustainable relationships, as well as making a special effort to treat one another in a way that builds good friendships. Let's treat the world with care as well. And I introduced you last week to this quote from Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. And that goes for the people that we're with, but the world we live in as well. Let all that you do be done in love. And let's reflect on everything we've heard today about sustainability. And if you'd like this prayer to be your prayer, it's Amen at the end. You're welcome to look at the candle flame, or you can put your hands and your eyes together. Dear God, we thank you that you don't give up on anyone. You are the perfect example of sustainability. You built the world to last. You build relationships to last. Help us to not treat people as things. Help us to take care of all that you have given us. Help us to take care of our family, our friends, and the world we live in. Amen. Last week, I shared the protected characteristics with you. It is against the law to discriminate or harass someone because of one of these protected characteristics. We have the right not to be treated differently because of these. These protected characteristics help us to treat people fairly. It's important to treat people equally, whatever their age, whether they're a boy or a girl, whether they're disabled, whatever someone's ethnic background is, however people identify, whatever religion someone is, whoever you love, whether you're married to someone or not, or if someone's pregnant. It's important to treat all these groups fairly. They're called protected characteristics because that's exactly as they are. They are protected by law. Let's take this opportunity to remind ourselves of what the British values are. And a great way of remembering the British values is with our hands. Okay, let's start with a hand. Little finger, little one, me, you. Individual liberty. This one, the ring finger, the wedding finger, mutual respect. The tall one, pointing up to God, tolerance of different cultures and religions. This one, the one for pointing and picking your nose, the rule of law. And then the thumb, for thumbs up, thumbs down, democracy. British values. And here are the values again. Individual liberty, mutual respect, tolerance of different cultures and religions, rule of law, and democracy. Let's see if you can remember those British values. I'm going to hold up my hand, I'm going to point to a finger, and you've got to say which British value it is. Ready? This one? This one? This one? This one? This one? Oh, let's try again. Come on. This one? This one? This one? This one? And this one? All right. Okay, have a look here. See how many of you got them right. Did you get them? Well done if you did.
We have a set of values we hope to be shared by all, that guide us to be a nation where everyone feels safe, valued, and free to be themselves. So, what are they, and what do they mean? Mutual respect and tolerance. We don't all share the same beliefs, faiths, or ideals, but we should respect others and feel respected and safe in our own beliefs. We shouldn't impose our beliefs on anyone else, as we wouldn't wish others to do to us. Remember, we're all different. Democracy. Being in a democratic country, our voice matters. Our votes guide the decisions made by the government for the best running of the country. Democracy allows the majority view to become the deciding factor in decision making, and it helps us feel valued. And don't forget that your vote counts too. The rule of law. The laws in this country are put in place to help us live and work in a happy, safe and secure environment. Abiding by the laws set in place through democratic processes is in our best interest if we want to remain safe. Individual liberty. We have the freedom to express our individuality through freedom of speech, freedom of choice, and our individual presentation. Just consider the guidance in the above values and show respect to all. Our individual liberty protects our rights, and expressing our individuality demonstrates our value in British society. Each of us is unique, but with a shared goal of harmony. So, remember British values: democracy, mutual respect and tolerance, rule of law, and individual liberty. And then, make yourself a cup of tea. I hear we're known for it.
Well, that concludes our collective worship for today. Remember, work hard, be kind, look after yourselves. I'll see you around school.